Wow, it's been a while since I've done one of these random commentaries where I just sit down and talk to you. This is different. Hello people, my name is Seven, and today I want to talk about some things that have been on my mind lately. Mainly about CSGO skins, but at the end, I also want to talk about what's been going on my channel lately, so yeah. Wow, an intro to a video where nobody speaks about likes, subscribing, giveaways. You see, I'm special on YouTube. I'm different from everybody else. So let's start with gambling sites. You know, they advertise quick access to the most high-paying skins on CSGO. But there's one thing that they don't talk about, which for me is the most important factor when it comes to trying to get skins from a third-party level. And that factor is time. When it comes to third-party websites, you have a few choices. You can go to gambling, you can go to offers, you can go to idle servers, and you also have some like 1v1 servers and stuff like that. But what if I told you that 99% of those servers are completely inefficient when it comes to getting your skins in a reasonable time? Alright, so let's think about this. Skins aren't just a normal in-game item. They're in-game items that are worth money. And this is very important because whenever you're on one of these skin websites, you're making money. Those skins are worth money that you can sell. So you, in a sense, you're making actual money. This is almost like a job that like 10-year-olds can have, because that's pretty much most of the player base on CSGO apparently. Congratulations, Timmy. You have your first job. You're a skin dealer. Good job. But the amount of money that you get is so stupidly little that it's not even funny. Like actually, it's very funny. Let's take a few examples. So, the first website is your typical offers website where you do a few jobs for them and they'll give you a few points that you can then exchange for skins, and that's my phone. Thank you. So I went to CSGOhandouts.com and they have an option where you can use surveys for them and you'll get a few coins. So I went there and I decided to spend exactly 1 hour. You wanna know how much money I got? I got enough coins to buy a 10-cent skin. Idle servers are even worse. In 1 hour's time, I was able to make 0.1 cents. 0.1. 0.1. That's ridiculous. You wanna know what's even more ridiculous? The minimum wage per hour that you get by having a real job. You wanna know how that is? Depending on where you live, you'll either get between $3 and $5 per hour. Compare that to the 10 cents from before. At this point, you're making less money than a Chinese child on child labor. You're making less money than a job on Africa. You're making so little money, it's not even funny. It's very funny actually. But it's really bad when you look at it that way. And that's where my biggest recommendation for this video comes from. If you want to get money for skins, get a fucking job. Even if you're like underaged and you can't get an actual job, there's still things that you can do that will earn you a lot more of money. But wait! He hasn't talked about gambling! You're right, I haven't, but gambling CSGO skins is different. Gambling in general really depends on how much money you have and how much money you're able to put on the line. But the way I look at it is, you have two choices. There's two types of players. There's the ones that will bet high and bet a big portion of their money and either win a big portion of their money or lose a big portion of their money. And then there's the people that will bet low. They'll bet a few dollars. They'll just bet, you know, just a very small portion of their money, but they'll only win a very small portion of their money at a time. But the problem with gambling is that no matter what, you're always doomed to fail. You cannot go gambling indefinitely. It is impossible for you to gamble for an infinite amount of time and never lose. That's impossible. And because of that, there's no long-term strategies. They're only so short-term. And that's the problem, because if you're doing short-term strategies, then you're probably not going to be getting a lot of skins. And if you want to get skins with gambling, you're gonna have to adopt a more long-term strategy. But if you're adopting a long-term strategy, you have to be aware of the risks. And the risks are that no matter what, there's always that possibility that you're going to lose 10 times in a row. Or whatever times it takes to bankrupt you. It's going to happen. And because of that, gambling is not the solution either. It's back when I was doing some CSGO gambling, I was able to make about 50 cents per hour, which is still very low compared to minimum wage, but very high compared to the other websites. But still, I met the same doom as everyone, which was I lost 11 times in a row, and I got bankrupt. That's what happened to me, and that's why CSGO third-party sites for getting skins are just a complete rip of money and time, especially time. And that's why for me, I only recommend the websites that will kill the least amount of your time. That's why on one of my previous videos I recommended Idle Empire, because it doesn't take your time. It doesn't force you to have CSGO open as your main task. You can do anything else while you're AFKing for skins on that website, and that's why I recommend it. Even though you only get 0.1 cents per hour, I still think that it's a nice bonus that you wouldn't have otherwise. Yeah, so TLDR, if you didn't listen to anything that I said and still want to get some skins, just get a job. Just any job will do. And you'll notice that you'll have money to buy any skins, including the knives. So yeah, that's it for this portion of the video. So now I want to talk about my channel and what's been going on. So we're kind of nearing one of the most special times of the year. A big season, an amazing season where the most special part of your life will give you some of the most special gifts to you. And that season is exams. Yeah, you were expecting Christmas? No, there's no fucking Christmas if you're a college student. No, there's fucking exams. So I'm kind of extremely busy, but kind of not. I don't know what I'm doing here, but there's exams and I gotta be ready for them. So until the end of the half of January, I'm gonna be extremely busy. I'm still gonna be trying to upload. As you can see, I uploaded like a 50-minute video last week. That was a big stretch for me, but still, I'm trying my hardest. So yeah. Also, do you like my new outro? I think my new outro is really cool. And yeah, that's about it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave it a like. And I guess I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Ready, set, go.